Welcome back to a new video. This video is going to be about regular expressions. This video is going to be one of the videos that I create for my natural language processing with Python playlist. I will be adding its link in the cards of this video. Let's start coding. Let's start by importing pandas, and we are going to import regular expressions. Then I'm going to create a text data like this is a sample text with numbers like 1, 2, 3 and special characters like this. And then we can say cleaning texts is crucial for effective natural language processing. And let's create one more sample. Let's explore how regular expressions can help in text cleaning. Great, so it's going to be our data for this lecture. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this list and I'm going to turn it into a pandas data frame. Like using data frame is going to be pandas data frame, and I will say text, and it's going to be the text data. So text is going to be the column name in here. If I call, like, I'm just going to take this to the ending. That's the reason why problem happened. After this, I'm just going to call the data frame in here, and we are going to see that we have the column name text and we have our sentences in the rows. So let's start by removing the special characters. So we have some in the first entry, like I'm just going to call the text and I'm going to reach the first one, and we have this. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create a column like data frame clean text, and it's going to be data frame text dot apply lambda x, and we use regular expressions that sub, we will say r, and we will say this a z0 9 s. After that we are going to get familiar with this codes. So after that we are going to write the value that we want to change this, like it's going to be an empty string on x. So how this works is, for every x in the data frame text column, we are going to just look for the substrings like this, like the special character code, and then we are going to change them with empty string, and then we are going to return the x, the changed version. So when I do this, and actually it changed up, why I don't know, I'm just going to make it like this, then this. So this is the right code, and when I call the data frame right now, we are going to see that our clean text column appears in here, and when I call the text clean text and the first index of it, I'm going to see that my special characters are going to be removed. Like check this, I'm going to rerun, and check this. So there's the difference. So let's keep modifying this clean text column. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lowercase all the letters. So I will say data frame clean text. I'm going to write on that column again. I'm going to use data frame clean text again. Important part, I'm going to modify this one instead of this one. In the first lecture we always modified the first one and created new columns. Now I'm going to work on the modified version. I'm going to say apply, and I will say lambda x dot lower. So after that what we are going to do is I'm just going to call the data frame again, and you can see all the characters are lowercase right now. Okay, let's remove the numbers from the text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say data frame clean text again. I'm going to modify the data frame clean text. I will say apply, and then I'm going to say lambda x regular expressions dot sub, and we will say r, then this d, and we will change this with empty string again, and we will return the x for every x. And I'm going to call the data frame again. You are going to see that numbers disappeared. Great. So I also want to show you how we can remove the punctuation by itself. So you need to do data frame clean text, and you will say data frame clean text. I'm just trying to give the all codes that you need to know. Lambda x regular expressions that sub, then you will say r again, then you are going to do this w, this, and then you are going to say s. Actually the direction of them is wrong right now. Yeah, like this is the code, and you will change this with an empty string on every x. So after that you can just call the data frame again. And okay, so if you want to remove the extra white space, you can do like data frame clean text, data frame clean text dot apply lambda x regular expressions sub, and you will say r s plus, and then you will say like this, and you will use x. Also you are going to use dot strip like this, and then you are just going to call the data frame. If there is extra white space, we don't have any, it's going to change like this. If you just take this and change like this, you are going to see the difference right now, and we want a space between the words, so I'm just going to put that one. If you just put 2 spaces, it's going to work like that. I'm just going to restart and make it all rerun because we changed it one time. Yeah, you are going to see that. If you want double spaces, you can just do, I'm just going to rerun, you can do that, but I'm going to make 1 space like this. If you make like 2 spaces and if there's extra white spaces, it's going to change on the scenario. In the scenario, it's not going to change anything. Okay, great. So for the last step, we are going to see how we can remove the stop words. So let's define a list like stop words. We are also going to see them. The libraries NLTK, Natural Language Toolkit, and spaCy have big dictionaries for these stop words in every language. I will say this is, and we can change and, for, in, and with. Okay, we defined our list. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to say, we will say data frame clean text, data frame clean text dot apply lambda x join word for word in x dot split if word dot lower not in stop words. So then I'm just going to, actually it's stop word, not stop words. Then I'm just going to call the data frame, and you are going to see that like this is gone, and then we defined it in here, we is gone, and I'm just checking this is gone too. Okay, so I can only see that. We can just check one by one, like using text 0 and then data frame clean text 0, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to look one by one. But if you check, it's going to all change like this and in here. So what we did in here is, I'm just going to explain it quickly. We did this comprehension in here, word for word in, we use the word lower because all of the stop words in here in lowercase, so we need to check it by lowercasing them, and then we just check if it's not in stop word, we just added that word into our string again. Thanks for watching the video. I'm sharing 2 or 3 new videos every week about data science and Python programming. You can subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I have a playlist named Natural Language Processing with Python. You can reach to that playlist from the cards of this video. See you in the next tutorial.